Today's show is based on the fact, let me repeat, the fact that if you are employing the services of a financial advisor, at some point in time, that advisor or the firm you are entrusting to be there for you all the way through retirement will not be. Whether the advisor retires, dies, becomes disabled, changes firms, or simply just gets out of the business for whatever reason, chances are you and your loved ones will be worrying about your money and your retirement longer than they will be around to assist you with your worries. And such are the ways of the world. As much as we might place our hope and trust in others to be around to assist us over the long haul, this usually does not happen. But not so with our God. You see, in God's eternal wisdom, believe it or not, He has already established a game plan for mankind to not only keep us from worrying about a future that's unpredictable at best, but also a game plan that delivers us from being stuck on an island all by ourselves. An island of misfits and roadblocks to nowhere, to now having a bridge to a mountain of joy, peace, and perfection. It's a game plan that takes us from a separated relationship to our God to a right relationship with Him. A written game plan allowing sinners to overcome the unrealistic objective of placing our trust in others, knowing that those in whom we trust will not be here forever. This game plan, whereby God offers deliverance from a life of pending doom to one of freedom and security, is what the Bible refers to as the God's plan of salvation. Salvation, as described by the Bible, is literally God's ability to take us sinners and set us free, to bridge the gap, if you will, that exists from here to there. It's a plan that required sending His Son to earth to die for us. Assuming, of course, you are a Christian, you know that God's plan of salvation involves not a life of works and trying to get from here to there on your own, but rather the deliverance from here to there by faith. Faith and trust in the finished work of Jesus Christ. Having faith in God's plan of salvation allows believers to see that Jesus is very much alive and, more importantly, seated at the right hand of God, making intercession for you and I when we continue to struggle here on earth. And best of all, He is just as anxious to be with us one day as we are as anxious to spend eternity with Him. But what about the trials, struggles, and worries over money while we are still here on this planet Earth? Can savers be delivered from the worries of the world over money and our plans for the future? Well, I like to think that is my calling. And as I see it, there are 3 ways we currently offer deliverance from the worries of the world brought on by a financial world that appears to care less. To help us, let's turn to Webster's dictionary and see some other versions of this word, salvation, and how it can be applied to you and Tony Walker Financial working together towards your retirement. Number 1, the definition of salvation includes the idea of being liberated from ignorance or illusion. I think it was Will Rogers who once noted, everyone is ignorant only on different subjects. And believe me, money is no exception to this truth. You see, the financial world knows most savers are ignorant about the details of money and all the complexities that come with retirement. So they create an illusion that only they can help you, seeing as though you don't understand this stuff, and thus they can easily take advantage of you by simply talking over your head or bullying you into thinking that you've got to have them to make money on your money. And of course, they do all this as you blindly follow along with them. No wonder you stay worried about the future. Here's the definition number 2 of salvation. It's being delivered from the bondage of worrying in retirement. Now, this deals with avoiding failure in life. Now, no one likes to fail, I sure don't, but many retirees I meet who come to me for a second opinion are setting themselves up for failure by investing too much of their retirement savings in the stock market. They know they are taking too much risk, but they don't want to miss out when the market goes up. And if they do stay out of the market and instead keep their money safe, well, then they feel like they have failed in making more money on their money. All the while, here they are with no game plan. Either way, they have no peace about their money. A sad way to try to enjoy your retirement, and that's my job, to deliver you from this feeling of not wanting to fail by reminding you that you got to keep things safe and you got to keep things simple. And the only way to do that is with a written game plan that we and you can monitor together. The 3rd definition of salvation is that we deliver people from their worries, from the dangers and difficulties that are posed by the financial world. Particularly, this is true of savers who have listened to a financial world constantly preaching what I call the guilt trip gospel. A message that says you got to save more and more money if you want any hope of comfortably retiring. which is sad to see so many people come to me without a written game plan, who have all these products and investments that they don't understand, and worse yet, have difficulty in giving themselves permission to spend the money now versus later. The result? I see savers with themselves stockpiling all this money to a later age when all they do is just worry about either the nursing homes taking it away or even possibly Uncle Sam doing the same thing. In other words, they don't know how to get from here to there, and instead, they worry, which is where we come into the picture. Our job at L&E Walker Financial is to deliver those savers from the burden of navigating the complexities of retirement, and we have a full-service staff that can help you do that. It's our mission, and it's one that includes understanding what it is you want to do with your money and in putting in place a plan to make it happen.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like, check out these other clips, and be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for more videos.